This week I have Seabach Ethan helping me out. We're going to revisit Waki Gatame. So we're going to add on some extras with Kote Kensetsu Waza or wrist locking techniques. So you may remember different ways that we talked about getting into Waki Gatame. We're going to look more specifically at what the various hand positions can be, which will allow us to incorporate wrist locks into the technique. The basic mechanics of Waki Gatame: I want to use my armpit as the fulcrum. I want to be able to lift upwards without breaking my posture to get him to lower. If we look at the position of the hand when the arm is straight, if I just make a scoop, I can get this. If I capture the wrist, so if I just C-check the wrist, I have it as well. And again, this is going to afford us different things. Depending on the length of your opponent's arm, I may be able to capture the wrist, or basically just palm the backside of the knuckles. If I palm that and come up, I can also get two locks. So now I'm getting urakote as well as Waki Gatame. So this makes it a little more effective. He's going to want to move his arm. He's not going to let me do this. So if he starts moving his arm, we can follow him back in. So if I'm trying to get my urakote and he bends his elbow, I'm just going to turn it, and this becomes kota mawashi. So I'm going to turn the pinkies forward. If he turns the hand and bends the elbow, we come in, and now we have kote dore. So this is like an escort hold or a come along. If the palm is exposed, when I have this and I need to disengage, he's giving me grief, I'm going to shake his hand. So I'm going to go web of my thumb to web of his thumb, and then I'm going to turn it over. So that's going to give me kote hineri, which leads into an udigarami variation. I can also use this straight up and float him to redirect him. So a couple versions of kote hineri. If we're in this position and he starts turning the palm upwards, I'm going to make kote gaesh. So I'm going to put the thumb against the fat part of his thumb and just cover the knuckles. And again, this would be coming up, something else would be happening to make sure that I'm protecting myself from the other strikes. So once you get in comfortable finding your way into Waki Gatame, just look at different positions that your partner presents his hand in and what some of the available options are. So again, it may be a fluid process where I get to here, I bite down and he starts wiggling around, and I just have to see what's available. So it should be a fluid and continuous movement, which is pretty much the underlying theme of all of these. Thank you, Seabach.